Was the Demogorgon actually nerfed in Stranger Things Season 5? I've been seeing a lot of people on the internet losing their minds over the fact that they nerfed the Demogorgon this season, and it really just has to do with a couple of different scenes. And on the surface, I can definitely see why that's a lot of people's initial reaction, but once you dive beneath the surface and actually remember some shit, this nerf is really easy to debunk, and I brought receipts like CVS. This is your spoiler warning, I'm talking full spoilers, but either way, me and you know what we gotta do, we gotta talk about it, because friends don't lie. So the Demogorgon is obviously crazy head play. The Demogorgon is obviously synonymous with Stranger Things as it was the main big bad of season 1. And after a 2-season break from a fully grown Demogorgon, we finally got the return of it in season 4 and then in season 5. Where now we don't just got one Demogorgon, we got a bunch of Demodogs, D-A-W-G, and they hunting packs for real. But there seems to be a lot of frustration with the Demogorgon seemingly being nerfed, and it all has to do with these 2 scenes. I mean, you even got people making memes out of them already. But the biggest complaints I've been seeing is the fact that Karen Wheeler used a fucking wine bottle and stabbed the Demogorgon, while you obviously got the military shooting hella rounds at it doing nothing, which then led a lot of people to say, what happened in the Demogorgon from last season? The Demogorgon in season 4 was moving different. It was killing bodies like nothing. There seems to be a power scaling issue here. But my brother in Christ, have y'all just forgot the lore? The reason the Demogorgon was stronger in season 4 is because it was in Russia, which is a very cold place. And guess what the Demogorgon likes and thrives in? The fucking cold. He likes it cold. Plus, on top of that, it was disconnected from the hive mind, so it was just acting on animalistic instincts. Not to mention it was caged up, feeding for who knows how long, and was the centerpiece of a Russian cockfight, essentially. A Russian gladiator ring. A Russian underground fight club for all the prisoners. The Demogorgon that was in Russia is like the strongest Demogorgon because it was in the perfect climate and environment to thrive. So for everyone complaining that the Demogorgon was way stronger in season 4, yeah, the fuck it was. That was the point. But now this brings me back to everyone's other complaints from this season. And again, this is another easy explanation because we're just going to be talking about the strengths and weaknesses of a Demogorgon. The Demogorgon is known to have very strong and thick skin. That's why a majority of season 1, when they're shooting bullets at it, it doesn't do shit. I mean, my brothers and sisters in Christ, Steve, was able to go toe-to-toe with a Demogorgon going batshit crazy, actually. I mean, even Dr. Brenner's old ass fucking survived in an encounter with a Demogorgon. But the Demogorgon does have a couple of weaknesses. Outside of the obvious weakness being warmer climate and fire, its mouth is its biggest weakness. The flesh on the inside of its mouth isn't as strong as the skin on the outside, which we see Jim Hopper do in season 4. And once you're able to weaken the Demogorgon, you're able to go toe-to-toe with it. Hugh Murray burning this bitch. So now with the Demogorgon basically deep fried, stabbed in the fucking mouth, this Demogorgon had to learn the hard way that you don't mess around with Big Jim. And ladies and gentlemen, where does Karen Wheeler first stab the Demogorgon? In the mouth, which weakens the body, which allows her to get some licks in. It's not like she fucking killed the thing. Plus, this Demogorgon was on a retrieval mission. Its intent wasn't to kill anyone. It was just to take Holly into the Upside Down. Mind you, Lucas said it left your parents alive for a reason. So was the Demogorgon actually nerfed the way these people are complaining? No,